Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So I have an unboxing to do today, or an unbagging, and this has come to me from the good people at Diamondartdecor.com, formerly DIY Choose. They've been sending me some parcels to show you for quite a while, and I love the stuff, so they asked me if I'd like some more things to show. Yes, of course, because I love them. So let us see what we got this time. So something a little bit different for me. This is, I believe, a 30 by 30 square diamond painting. Squares, don't get them very often. But yeah, I thought I really like this picture. So yeah, I thought I'd have a look at that one, see what it's like. And then we have one of these pink boxes, the hot pink box with the holographic stars on. So I think you can possibly guess what this is, because yeah, these are new little things that have come out, and it says here, look, little diamond painting. So yeah, we'll have a look at that one in a second, but we're going to have a look at the squares first. Okay, at the moment, if you spend over, and if you go and check out Diamondartdecor.com's website, at the moment, if you buy 4 items, you get 1 free. Over $45 is free shipping, and if you spend over $20, there's an extra 8% off. So yay! If you're wanting to go and do some present shopping for people, or just treat yourself, then yeah, that money off and getting a free gift is always worthwhile. Okay, let's have a look at this canvas. Right, so as I say, it's a long time since I've had a square diamond painting, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so it is a true 30 by 30. You can tell by the size, the canvas size, the full canvas size, including the border, is bigger than 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres. So that will mean that the middle part is a true 30 by 30 painting. We have 24 different colours on this one, so quite detailed. And as you can see, it's the letter S. This will be for one of my granddaughters, and it's very Harry Potter-esque. It does have an owl there. It's not a white one like Hedwig, but we do have this lovely, probably a tawny owl, I think, or possibly no, barn owls are a little bit lighter colour, aren't they? We've got a hat here, a witch's hat. We've got these candlesticks here. We've got some spell books, and we do have a little castle down here as well. And I just thought, if you've got, well, they do the full alphabet of them. As far as I'm aware, if you search through, just put letters into the search on the website, and it comes up with all the different canvases that have letters and sayings and things on. Just makes looking through a little bit easier. But yeah, I just thought this was just that little bit different. And as I say, it's a square, so why not? The price of this one without any discounts is £5.35. So that's an amazing price. Let's give it a quick flatten. It's a very, very soft canvas, this one, so it will flatten out really easy. Nice poured glue as well. It just needs to be sat under something heavy, albeit it is a full drill, and you do tend to find, unless it's really, really creased, and you can see there now, look, that's practically flat already, that once you've got the drills on, the weight of the drills just get rid of the creases anyway. But that's made only on full drill. On your partial drills, then you tend to find that you possibly need to leave them a little bit longer or iron them on the back. But yeah, so it's just the border really that's got creased on this one, I think, as it's come through in the packet. But that's okay. We're not using the border, we're just using the middle, which is, as I said, practically flattened already, and it's only been out the box a couple of minutes. Sorry, only been out the packet a couple of minutes. What box am I thinking about? I've got boxes on the brain. Ooh, it's casting a spell on me. I mean, these are really good for like Halloween as well. If you really wanted to, I suppose you could get Halloween. It would take quite some doing, and you'd need an awfully big space, but you could get all the letters of Halloween and spell that out on your wall. It would look very spectacular once it's done. Now, this has been a cross-stitch pattern by the looks of it, because it has got the squashed flies on the corner and in the middle. Yeah, if you're a cross-stitcher, you probably will know what those are. When I first opened a canvas that I had these marks on it, I was absolutely convinced there was a squashed fly on my canvas, and I did get some tweezers and start trying to take it off, and it was only when I mentioned it on the video when I did the unboxing of it that somebody said, oh well no, that's your markings to work out your middle for your cross stitch. Not being a cross stitcher, I didn't know that, but they will forever be squashed flies to me. Right, let me just get my tape measure and hope it's not going to make me out to be a liar. I'm sure this will be a 30 by 30. Yeah, it is. Look, it's 30 centimetres. Well, actually, it's just slightly over 30 centimetres, which is your 12 inches by 30 centimetres, 12 inches. So, yeah, it's a true 30 by 30 canvas. So it will take a little bit more doing. Square drills are slightly smaller than your round drills, so again there's more drills per inch on these than your round ones, but yeah, it's something good to do. When I'm doing this one, I will do around the edges, so that I like to get the edge, all the horrid white bit out the way first, all the one that's got the most drills, and then just like fill in the middle as though you were colouring in the middle. That's how I like to work on a smaller canvas. Obviously it doesn't work if you've got a ginormous canvas, but when I get something that's 30 by 30, 30 by 40, that's how I tend to work on my canvases at the moment. That's what I did during my 30 by 40 challenge anyway. Right, we have a slightly different toolkit with this one, so it's a little bit upgraded. You tend to get tweezers in a square drill kit, so that if you're wanting to pick up your drills with your tweezers, you can do. They're a little bit bendy, these. They're not the best tweezers in the world, but if you haven't got any tweezers, then they're brilliant. I tend to actually use these more for holding something down if I'm putting concealer or something on them, or they're very good if you've got those picture frames that have the little... Oh! It does have a little bit on the end, look, and as I flipped that little bit there, look, I don't know if you can quite see it, a little tiny bit of plastic. It just flipped off the end. Oh my goodness me. Right, oh dear, put that back on properly. Yeah, as I was saying, very good if you've got one of those picture frames with the little metal bits to just get underneath there, and then the other end of your tweezers, you can use it to press the things down as well, so you don't break your nails. So yeah, I always find a use for something. We have a glittery pen there. So actually a lot of people put their gems, you know, your spare crystals or whatever, into here, and it just makes it a really sparkly pen if you like using the standard little pens. You've got a 4-player set on the end there, and it is one of the new style thinner ones, which are a little bit easier to use. We've got a pen grip already on it, so particularly in this hot weather when your hands get a little bit sticky when you're warm, then yeah, that's a little bit easier to hold. Good for dexterity problems as well. Obviously you'll know yourself what works for you. And then I'm guessing that is that, I can't see what that says. Let me have a look. I think that's going to be a 9, 8. Oh, it could be a 10. Might be a 10 placer. And then we've got a big square of wax, which is 4 of the smaller squares all lumped together, and a little tray with your little grids in, so you can use your tray, and it's got a spout in as well. So yeah, a little bit up from your basic toolkit, your little pink pen and your button wax that you get. So it tends to be, as I say, if you do a square, you do tend to get a little pair of tweezers with them. I have tried picking up gems with tweezers. I'm too clumsy. I'm quite heavy-handed as well. When I put my drills down, I tend to press quite hard as well. So picking up the gems, I tend to press it too hard and they all just go ding everywhere. Anyway, right, let's get back to this. So, ooh, and this is all bagged up itself. Look at that. Oh dear, we've got some escapees. Right, let me grab a tray because we're going to need to round them up, I think. It looks like some of them have escaped in the transit there. Yeah, so one of the bags possibly isn't quite closed as it should be. Maybe a Friday afternoon one, you know, when you're on a Friday afternoon and you're in a rush to get home and you maybe don't quite check them properly. Or maybe there's a hole in the bag, you never know, they could have tried escaping that way. Right, let's get these out and have a look and see what we've got. Right, let's carefully take these out, give them a bit of a shake. So actually we'll turn this canvas over as well so we can see the colours. Right, so we've got a huge bag of 3868. It's not your B5200 white, it is your like winter white, your off-white. So, and there's one just stuck in that little exit there, look. So it looks like they have been vacuum sealed actually, these as well. So let's just give that a bit of a squish down and put them into order, and then I can put them into colour order as well. Right, so the teensies, the tensies, the 20s. So let's have a look, that's number 20. Yeah, they look fairly good squares. I can't see any sort of bits in them at the moment. But they usually do give you plenty, so even if you get an odd one that's misshaped, you tend to find that you have enough so that you can replace it with a different one. Looks like these were possibly in order, and I've just tipped them out and put them not in order. Good move, Liz. But I was trying to avoid that packet that's open. I think it's that blue one. It's got escapees. Oh, look, we've got an escapee there as well, a pale grey. We'll see if we can find his match. Yeah, these have been vacuum sealed, look. Okay, that's the teensy. Number 1. Is it number 1 or is it number 22? No, it must be number 22. How strange. Yep, DMC numbers on the packets as well, which is really good. Right, so let's... Oh, which one is it then? Is it that one? Possibly. Looks like we've got... Oh, no, it's this one, look. It's number 2. There, it's open. They've escaped out of number 2. So we'll just give them a little bit of a hand back into the bag. So let's go here. That's number 1. Yeah, that'll be 154, is it? Yes, it is. Sort of winey burgundy colour. 3, 7... 6. Oops, there's another blue one. Don't know where that grey one's come from. Number 5. Number 4. So let's start putting all these into this tray. Now then, what I've got to try and do is not get them stuck on the ceiling of the bag. I've done that so many times. So let's see what we can do with this. See what a mess I can make. Oh dear, come on, come on. You'd think after all this time I'd be able to do this properly, wouldn't you? Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, I don't know where that one's come from. It's a very pretty colour. Iridescent coated. Little round one there. So we've definitely got an escapee. Wanted to join in with the party. He wants to be a square. He doesn't want to be around anymore. So let me just put that one on one side. Okay, so let's get these squares rounded up. I nearly got them all in. That's pretty good for me, to be honest. I usually lose a few more than that when I'm doing things. So, and then we've got, that's another blue. And then we've got another one of those greys there. Okay, we'll have a look in this packet. I don't even know whether we've got that colour grey. We'll have a look as we go through. So let's get these little chaps back. Go on, there's always one. And if you don't know who the one is, then it's probably you. Oh, look, there's another grey one in there. Shall we get him out? Come on, you can go with your friends. Nope, he's escaped. He's gone. Oh! He shoved his friends out saying, protect me. Right, get back in there, you. Okay. No, I'm not going to fish him out. We'll maybe get him when I'm doing it. Oh, look, there's another one over there now. Come on. Is it going to be one of those times where you're just constantly picking up gems and every time you move you see another one? Hopefully not. Right, let's get these in order and make sure that we've got all the colours and put them back in. That poor person that put them all in order. And then I came along and just tipped them all out. Right, 1, 2 and 3. Look at these. These are quite dark colours. You see 154 burgundy, and then your blue and your like slaty bluey grey there. Number 4 a darker grey, and number 5 a chestnut. 6 is a very dark royal purple. 7 is your peppermint cream green, 8 is 777, a burgundy colour. And 9 is your like navy blue colour. Okay, so where is number 10? Hang on, we'll put number 10 with this as well, and that's more of a, ooh, like a purpley blue colour, that one. So where's my packet gone? This is a very big packet. Right, let's put those in there. Try and keep them in order. Okay, stay. Right. Oh, look. There's another one escaped. Oh, well, I'm sure we've got spares, so I'm just going to put that one out of the way. Right, so we want number 11 is a pale denim blue. 12 is a baby pink. 13 is a rust colour. 14 is, oh, is that grey? No, that's a very dark blue. Where's number 15? 15 is your sort of peachy colour. 16 is your late lemon, baby lemon. 17 is another burgundy colour. 18 is a very, very pale lilac-y colour. And 19 is sort of a grey blue colour. And then number 20, which we did see, is a sort of peachy orangey colour. Okay. Right. So number 21 is another lemon. 22 is a peach. 23 is like a mustard colour. That's different. And then 24 is your huge bag of 3865s. Okay, it would quite possibly be nice to substitute some of those, maybe the edging or something as glow in the darks. If you can get some glow in the dark squares, I think that would look really good on this painting, with it being sort of witchy and wizardy. So that is those colours. No, well, I suppose we did have a pale grey, but I'm just going to pop those out of the way for now. Seal those up so that they can't escape. The kit number there, the ZQ4685, is on the packets. So if your gems did get separated from your canvas, they are all on these little packets. But I would suggest putting a sticker maybe on your canvas and on your packets, just so that if you do separate them, it's a bit easier than trying to look on the canvas codes on the packets. So, yeah. Okay, so let's just pop that one out of the way for now. And we'll have a look in the box. Right, which one did we get? Surprise, surprise. Oh, yeah, it's one of these pictures in a little box. And the price of this one is £5.90. So, yeah, great for a little present for somebody that's just starting out. Like a little taster of diamond painting. They come nicely packaged, and you get your little box as well, which is always fun. Pen, boat and wax, enough to do your kit, enough to get you started off. There are lots of sort of diamond painting tools and things that you can buy extra, but really if you're just wanting to start diamond painting, then what you get in your kit is enough to do your diamond painting. Okay, we've got, oh, it's a combination then of your standard acrylic drills and some specials as well for a little bit of bling. And we've got this nice picture frame. They are what I call the little bit posher ones, because they've got these little fasteners so that it fastens your picture. This little fastener going into the groove on the painting at the side. Once you've got your diamond painting in there, there won't be that wobble, there won't be that gap, because the gems and everything will fill it. But you can just see you've got your line down there, look. And they are easier to open and close than the ones that come with the little metal bits that they say. Use your tweezers to get them up. And it does have a little hanger as well. So if you do want to hang it up that way, you can hang it up portrait style. Just put a nail or a little hook through your wall, or you've got your little stand on the back, so you could actually put it as portrait or landscape, depending if you're not wanting to use the diamond painting in it. You could use a photograph in it or whatever. Let's have a look at the size of this. So a photograph to go in it, or a picture to go in it, we're looking at the actual inner frame. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, come on, Liz, frame. Is 7.5 inches, which is 19 centimetres. So you will get a little bit extra there Actually, probably just a second. Let's do this properly. I would think if you measure this piece of Perspex, then that will give you the exact size, won't it, that your photograph, that's the maximum size your photograph could be, or your picture could be. So, right, it's an 8-inch, which is 20 centimetre, right, by 6-inch. So, which is 15 centimetres. So, I'm not quite sure. They tend to be more 7x5, don't they, and 8x10 pictures. But you could maybe, if you've got, if you print your own photos or whatever, you could probably manipulate it to make it an 8-inch by 6-inch. Put my teeth in straight. This has a cover on both sides, and it does tell you, please peel the protective films on both sides, so you know to take them off, and then that will be completely clear to go over your picture. And then once your picture's done, you just put your picture, you put your Perspex in, then you put your picture on top, and then you put your little stand on the back, your little back on the back. You know what I mean. So what picture did we get? Oh, it's the sheep. It's the sheep with the little dog and the little house or hut, and it's wonderful. I just love those sheep. The expression on those sheep's faces is wonderful. Yay! And we've got a lovely snowy mountain in the background. I could just do to be in that snow at the moment. It is so warm. And then we've got all these trees, look. And we may be coming up to autumn. Yeah, because there's no lambs, is there? And the sheep do look quite woolly, so they probably want shearing. These trees do look as though they're going like golden autumn colour, don't they? And just the snow in the background. Just a little bit of cloud there. So, yeah, we're moving on in the year on that one. But the dog's laid down, look, he's sick of chasing the sheep. And I suppose I could have measured the picture, couldn't I, to give you the measurements as well. So, yeah, this is 6 inches, 18 inches, 15 centimetres by 8 inches, 20 centimetres. So, yay! Right, we have 15 different colours, and we do have DMC codes and crystal codes down at the bottom there. So, excellent. Right. Fascinating. Oh dear, I'm having a clumsy day today. It wouldn't be a Liz video without some sort of clumsiness included. Right, so let's have a look at the gems now. Hopefully these are all encased and not going to try and escape. And did I say the price of this one is £5.90? Can't remember. Anyway, it's £5.90. Great little stocking filler, or an extra little present for somebody, or I suppose sort of midway through the school holidays. You could probably get this in time before the end of the school holidays if you're wanting something for children to do. I know in the UK they tend to go back about the first week of September, so yeah, and you tend to find that the last week they're, I'm bored. They have thousands of pounds worth of toys or whatever in the bedroom, and they sit there and say, I'm bored. Maybe that was just me then. No, I never had thousands of pounds worth of toys. Right, I was 10 before I was allowed a toy with a battery in it. Because you know what you're like when you get a new toy. I had one of those little dogs that you pulled the string and it used to walk and then it used to woof. I know, really old fashioned, but I absolutely loved it. And I wore the batteries out on Christmas Day, and then I had to wait until the shops opened a few days later before I could get any more, and I was heartbroken. But my mum and dad said, no, you only get one set of batteries to start off with. Right. Okay, so we're starting off with a 5200, lovely bright white there, which I may substitute out on the mountain there, put the snow as an AB coated, which is an Aurora Borealis. It's like an iridescent coating that just gives different colours and a little bit more sparkle. I'll keep the sheep and the little hut as white, but I just think the mountain would look quite pretty with the snow just being that little bit sparklier. Is that a word, sparklier? Possibly. We've got a pale baby blue, a pale grey, oh, and a purple. where does purple go then? Oh, okay, number 4. Oh, it's got a purple door and purple windows. How strange. Okay, that'll be different to see. And then we have a nice sunny yellow. And then we have a gold crystal. And oh, a lovely bright amber crystal. And a red crystal. Where do they go then? So, let me see. 5, 6 and 7 are all the colours on the trees. So the sunny yellow colour, and then the amber and the gold crystal. Ooh. The red, is the roof and some of the little flowers down here. So that makes it a little bit different. And then we have a lime green and a grassy green. And, sorry, we've got some more here. Hang on. Not finished yet. So we've actually got 5 different greens on this. So it's going to be quite a contrast. Gives it a little bit more depth and shading with all your different colour greens there. And then we have your standard 310 black and a rusty orange colour there. So, wow. Okay, actually, is that the colour? Let me just have a look at this. I can't see properly without my specs on. Ah, right. I was just thinking, where does number 15 go? But number 15's the picket fence look. We didn't realise that there's actually a picket fence running along the back of the house just to keep the sheep corralled. Yeah, I think the sheepdog's a bit lazy, so possibly these sheep won't try to escape anyway. And they do look very big and floofy, don't they? So I don't think they're really going anywhere. Although they do look as though they're sort of keeping an eye on the dog just in case. So yeah, I think they're wonderful, these little pictures. There's lots of different ones. And it's, I'd say, a good taster if somebody's wanting to get into diamond painting. But also it's really good if you're just wanting to do a smaller project, or you've just got that little corner in the room that just needs something just to brighten it up a little bit, something a little bit sparkly. These are really, really good. So yeah, loving these little pictures. So huge thank you, Diamondartdecor.com. I do like the fact that you get your frame as well, so it's like a whole kit. You know, you're not giving somebody a picture and then they've got to go hunting round for a frame for it. Albeit that would make a super greetings card as well. You could put that onto a half A4 greetings card and put a border around, and it would be a super greetings card for somebody, a birthday card or whatever. But yeah, lovely, loving it. Huge thank you, Diamond Art Decor, for sending me these. Absolutely love them. This is really a little bit different. I say very different for me on my unboxings. I don't do squares very often, but I was just quite taken with this one. And you sort of see some different detail as you look at it each time. I do think that as you do it, you'll pick up different things and think, oh, look at that, that's different as well. So yeah, a really good fun one to do. Very Halloweeny, but also all year round if you're into sort of witches and wizards. And then these gorgeous little paintings, which I absolutely love. Not just for the hot pink box that they come in, but also for the pictures that are on them. Say lots of different ones if you want to go and check those out. And do go and check out that spend $20 and get 8% off. Wonderful. Okay, if you've enjoyed looking at these with me, then as always a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to join our little family and see what we get up to next, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the old notifications bell that pops up, you'll be notified when any of my videos come up, so you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.